Should you focus on this? Hey guys, it's JP, and I'm going to share my thoughts on this position. Sometimes we tend to focus too much on what we see. Last week, I talked about why we should not get too caught up in triple extension. Now, we will talk about another common distraction, focusing too hard on the butt kick. The butt kick I am referring to occurs as the leg goes from behind you to in front of you. This is known as the middle of the swing phase. During this phase, the knee will typically bend a bit more than 90 degrees. However, this increases as you run at faster speeds like sprinting, which can end up having angles around 130 degrees. It ends up looking like the heels are in very close proximity to the hips. And this is what I am referring to when I talk about the butt kick. Now again, just because you see it does not mean you should emphasize it. The problem runners may get into is that they try too hard to do the butt kick, which would mimic this particular pattern seen in elite level sprinters. Just because your running may look like a pro does not mean it is inherently beneficial. Forcing this pattern may actually increase the amount of time it takes for the trailing leg to swing forward. This means that you will not be able to take steps as quickly and will ultimately slow you down. Instead, I'd rather cue to drive the knee forward, or maybe just try to run faster. If you run faster, this may lead to a quicker swing of the trailing leg forward, and the knee will bend and get closer to the butt naturally. Now, if I were to give exercises to refine this movement, I'd incorporate some that work on driving the knee forward. This is something I talked about in a previous video, which you can click here on YouTube. If you are on Instagram, I posted exercises to address this in one of my more recent posts. And those are my brief thoughts on the butt kick. As always, don't hesitate to ask any questions about this or any other running related topic. And as always, thank you for watching.